Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. Let us recite Shri Ganesh Mantra. Let us now listen to Shri Mataji's speech.
Now, before you is your mother. I have seen yesterday people were sleepy. Today also there are many who are sleepy, sitting here. They can't open their eyes. Why? Because they are not yet in it. But for me, I can keep awake for 3 nights, 10 nights, 12 nights. And I can sleep for 1 hour or for 1 year if I want. Because everything is under command. Why is it in command? Because I love. This is the power of love. The power of love gives you complete command over everything. Over your body, your mind, over your ego, over everything. Complete command, power of love. Now, I went to Greece. I know what things I brought from there. Then we went to a shop to buy some things for your Diwali Puja. They're so expensive. I said, no, it's too much. But they'll buy something. We found out that that was sold in Italy. But can you believe that is sold in Padua? When you are having your puja here, the presents are sold here at a very cheap price, 10 times less. Now who has arranged all this? This power of love. If you love someone without any expectations, then this power of love just floods you with things, with ideas, with everything. But just try to understand. It should be pure love without thinking. Pure love. Just a feeling that I'm enjoying it. Anything. The whole day I went there, and Javier was quite upset that mother, poor thing, had to, without food, had to do. I was just enjoying. He was feeling that I'm working so hard. I didn't feel that way. Just enjoying. But this enjoyment is not possible for a person who has not become the pure love. That's the trouble is. The source of enjoyment is this power of love. And it won't fill the heart which does not have love. As simple as that. So when we are celebrating here today, these lights are what? They love. They are burning just to give you the joy. Even flowers, even fruits, the whole nature. What can the fruits do? We eat them, we enjoy them, they like it. What do the flowers? They come out. For a short time, they live, we bring them here, we spread them, we enjoy them. They are happy about it. They are happy that they are touching mother's feet. But what? They are going to disappear tomorrow. They are going to die tomorrow. They are not going to live long. But this is the greatest moment for them. They asked a flower, what do you want? He said, I don't want anything. But the road on which Adi Shakti is going to walk, please throw me there. That's all. That's all I want. But what is such enjoyment in that you don't want any kingdom, you don't want anything, nothing? What is that in there? Is the pouring of this love into you, completely filling you. That it is so evident. You can see living example before you. That's how I've lived all my life. I don't feel sleepy. You've not seen me sleeping in any program, have I? I can see many even now sleeping. I mean, you have to wake them up. Can't understand. Because their hearts are not open. If they open their heart, they can't sleep, even if they want to. Are sitting before me, why should they close their eyes after all? It's the most surprising thing. That they'll go and touch the feet of my photograph and before me they will sleep. It's absurd. So, you must know all of you have got that depth. All have that beauty within you. But you should be intelligent enough to see this point. That have we touched that point? Are we lost in that point? Now you introspect. What I'm saying, don't think of others. Think of yourself. Have we got that? On this day of Diwali, looking at these beautiful lights which will disappear. Even a moment of that thing that they're so happy. So, have we touched that beautiful thing which is eternal within us? Have we touched it? You ask anyone, do you meditate? You eat your food all right. Why do you meditate? I asked you about meditation. Why is it so? Do you look after yourself? What are you looking at? Wasting our lives. Every moment is so precious. Every day is so precious. Every year so precious. Surge Yoga is progressing very fast, and you people have to decide that now your Mahalakshmi Tattva has to give its fruits. Let's see. I was happy to see you so happy, joyous. I wish you could give this joy to each other. That gives me the greatest pleasure. So of course, now there aren't much fights and things going on. But there are small things where I find people have funny feelings about each other. So forget about it. We are surgeons. After all, what is going to happen? Everybody has to die in any case. But at least you led a life of spirituality, of eternity. See, look at them. They all know they have to die. But let's burn as much as we can. We have the light. Everybody doesn't have the light. Let's burn. This is to be understood. And then you'll enjoy. Even the shortest life, which is like a shooting star, is worth something than a boring life of a dead person. The child is crying. Tell her to take away the child. So, for this, the protocol has to be understood. It's very important to understand protocol. And the protocol is this, that you are not to question me. You are not to question me. You are not to doubt me. This is very important if you have to keep your sastra open. If you have any doubts, then know that you are not yet there. Please keep your sastra open. Without your sastra being open, you cannot do it. Surrender means nothing but keep your sastra open. This is the way you are going to go. What are you going to surrender to me? I can create the whole world. I can create worlds after worlds. What are you going to give me? But just surrender. You have to give nothing to Mother. You have to be one with her. You have to be lost in her. It's to enjoy her, to know her. That is the day when there will be a perfect Diwali in this whole world. I'll see my children becoming great lights of knowledge, truth, peace, and joy. That is the day I'm going to feel that we have done the job. All right. And let's have that real Diwali. And I'm sure it's going to be very soon. Why not compete with other countries in this, like Russia, like Bulgaria? Instead of competing in nonsense, let's compete. How many surgeries we have got? What have we got to be given for surgery? All this will create such a beautiful personality of self-respect. Because unless and until you have self-knowledge, you cannot have respect for it. But now you have self-knowledge, so the whole thing is going to change. Today I wanted to speak to you more than the puja. It's a short puja. It's not a very big puja for Lakshmi, because it's already within you. But in this short puja, I wanted to speak to you that now you must respect the Mahalakshmi Tattva. Now Mahalakshmi Tattva has got 4 sides. The first is the Lakshmi Tattva, which I told you is the love to express your Lakshmi principle, to be generous. Then we have got the Rajalakshmi. Rajalakshmi principle is that you are like a king. I am the realized soul. So what? I am like a king. The kings don't beg, do they? I mean, if they beg, then they are beggars. They are not kings. Of course, these days I don't know what the kings are doing. But we are kings. We are royal. We walk like royal people. I mean, I see people sometimes walking in a manner that doesn't behove as Sahaja, living in a manner that doesn't behove as Sahaja. We have to walk with the dignity of a king. The king is the one who gives, who doesn't take anything. The Raja Lakshmi, the principle in you, has to come in all the ladies. See, so also ladies should not give way to fashions. If you start changing your fashions, that means you are not at all from the royal family. I went to Japan, you'll be surprised. They were very respectful to us, extremely respectful. Like we couldn't understand, me and my daughters. So we asked the interpreter, I said, why are they so respectful to us everywhere we went? They gave us the present and bowed to us. He said, because they think you are from royal family. I said, why? Why do they think you are from royal family? Because you comb your hair so well and that you don't go to any hairdresser. Royal family people never go to any hairdresser, get their hairs done. Because your hair are so well done, that's why they think you must be from the royal family. Can you imagine? While we are like bhoots, how can we be Sahajogis? Tomorrow you have to wear the crowns. We should not have dresses like beggars. Do you think so? That's a sign of a royal family person. Must dress up well. Neat, clean, not like a sannyasi. Colorful, beautiful. But with dignity. It should not be a fashion. Fashion is taken by ordinary people, by vulgar. King doesn't take the fashion, does he? He creates the fashion. He doesn't take fashions. So you play into the hands of the fashions. Recently I heard the fashions is for women to have their hair here. Why? Closing the agya like that. If you are playing into the hands of these modern entrepreneurs and modern ideas and all those things, then know that you have no personality of a Sahaja. A Sahaja has his own personality. He doesn't change according to somebody says, all right, everybody's like this, so should be that. He has his own style and he has his own ways of dressing up. In his everyday life also, a royal person is such. The whole dignity of a royal person. You don't take money from others. You don't borrow money from others. You think the king, the day he starts borrowing money, he will no more a king. Then a royal person always talks with a dignity as well as respect of the dignity of others. He doesn't use cheap words. Slangs. Royal language he uses. No, these slangs I do not know. I do not know much about them. But it's very much in the fashion that you go on in a slangy way. You ask somebody some question, Is this the way a king would speak? I tell you, in every behavior, if you know that you are the king and you are the queen, the whole personality will change. But a beggar, if you bring the beggar and put him on the chair of a king, still is anybody coming, please give me something. Wearing the crown, he says, oh please, get me. Now you are sitting on the thrones. The Sanskrit word is, in Hindi they say biraj. Biraj. Let this kingdom show through your behavior. The kingdom of God show in your behavior. If you are a miserable creature, TB patient, how can you be of the royal family? If you are a lanky-panky person, how can you wear your swords? The other day they gave me one sword to hold. I tell you, many of you cannot hold it. So heavy. But in my royal spirit I can. Same with the ladies. If they have to wear the dresses of a royal family, even to wear the crown, you have to have a head that is capable. So that royal nature has to come in your behavior when you talk to others and anyone. Like royal people never ask questions. Never. They'll say, But a beggar will ask a question. We call him a savali, the one who asks questions all the time. But why should a king ask when he knows all the answers? Why should he ask for any questions? I know some people who are such headaches. Now, say I am in the room. Will you take white water or blue water? Baba, I'll take water, whether blue, white, anything. And then some. We will take a white comb or a red comb. Everybody give anything. By their asking only you get fed up that I don't want anything, or get out of the room, please. Then another style is, I have a problema. Problema. Nothing problema. What is the problema? I don't know how to carry on with my job. Problema. Because you are a problem, that must be this problema. But mother doesn't say it's all right. She'll suggest one thing. But in this, then she suggests another solution. But in this, then suggests 3 solutions. She'll go on suggesting 10 solutions. Still, you will forget it's your problem. You think it's mother's problem. We'll discuss. This is not the way the king is. The king gives solutions. He doesn't ask for solutions. Why should he be king? And once you decide, I am the king and I am going to solve my problems, this problem should be solved like this. Do I tell you my problems anytime? I never use this word also, problem. This is a modern word. Problem we used to only use in mathematics, I think in geometry, so far. Really? We didn't know that it was used in general life. So if you are the king, you solve your problem. If you solve your problem, then you are a king. If you cannot solve your problem, then you are a beggar. Then cheap things. To use cheap material, cheap things, cheap language, everything cheapish is not a sign. I would buy one sari in the whole year, but a good quality sari. And I have got saris since my marriage, even before my marriage. All those saris are with me because I would buy only one sari of a good quality. Once a year, finished. And traditional, not cheapish. But people will have 20 saris and they didn't know what to wear. They'll still walk out saying, I have a problem, I have no sari. Because all saris are very cheapish you have bought. Same with men. They try to save money, penny wise, pound foolishness. And if you ask them, mother, what happened? I have no clothes. All right, you come without clothes, then what to do? No, but there is this. All right, then do one thing. It is impossible to tell them that this is stupid. You are the king. The way you talk to each other. A king doesn't talk too much. Doesn't. If you are too talkative, then remember you are not a king. King doesn't talk too much. Very little. Yes or no. Or whenever he has to talk, he talks sense. Also, he is not glum. Another extreme are glum people. You don't know how you stand with them. So one has to know that you are in charge of yourself as a king or a queen, and you carry yourself with that dignity. You do not shout, you do not say things slowly as if your neck is choked. Some surgeries talk like that. They think they are kind to me. No, in freedom. But not shouting at me. And in a dignified manner. Dignity is something cannot be taught. It has to be inside us. A person is not self-conscious, but is conscious of his dignity. He doesn't do cheap things, never. Never the cheap things. Once a gentleman met my husband. He said, "Why don't you come and dance?" He said, "No, I don't dance because my wife doesn't dance." He said, "Bring her to England, she will start dancing." He said, "You take her to Moon also, she won't." That's what my husband told. She is not going to dance with this kind of a ballroom dancing. That she will not dance. It's for the men and women to understand. That is not dignified. On this point, you should decide. If this is not dignified, we are not going to do it. We are from the royal family of Shalivanas. We are not going to do anything that is indignified. All the ladies, all the men, all the Sahajoginis and Asahajogis are very different from all others. And this is what we have to understand. That how dignified we are for a Raja Lakshmi. Then the Graha Lakshmi I have already told you. And the Lakshmi Tattva I have already told you. But there is another principle which is called as A-Lakshmi. And that A-Lakshmi principle is where you may have everything, but you are a beggar. A-Lakshmi. And that is what is to be avoided. A-Lakshmi. Without any Lakshmi principle. Then there is Ku-Lakshmi. Ku-Lakshmi is when you use your money for wrong things. You use your money for drugs, for this, that, for bad business. Whatever business you do, you should know what you are doing is for what? Ku-Lakshmi. Grabbing the money of Sahajogis or Sahajoga is the worst type of a Lakshmi. It's very, very serious. So, that's how you come down. And now, when you see the whole world is how it is, when you have to pull it out, you have to have more strength. More strength to pull them out, strength of love. Again we come to the same point. Strength of love. That's the strength that keeps me laughing all the time, enjoying myself. Even a least of this joy, I cannot give up. In the same way, I bless you with all the Lakshmi principle and Mahalakshmi principle, but above all the principle of love, the pure love without any expectations, Nirvaj. I bless you all on this auspicious day. May God bless you. Have wisdom and understand that Mother has said it out of her heart, out of her love, out of her feelings for us. May God bless you.
Mahamantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Shri Mataji. We thank you for all the love and blessings, and for blessing us with this beautiful morning meditation. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. Please note that tomorrow there will be no morning meditation due to Narak Chaturdashi. We will again meet on 5th November, Friday. Jai Shri Mataji.